I thought I would bring you into this strange journey that I'm in the midst of regarding the item on the screen. I collect a lot of odd things, and lately I've really been into mourning hair, especially if it comes with documentation as to who it belonged to. If you're not familiar, many years ago, people used to cut locks of hair from their deceased loved ones and keep them as mementos. So I saw this listing online. It was very inexpensive, and I liked that it came with this very nice pre-printed card saying Mrs. J. Alden Weir and the address 11 12th Street East. This is a picture of the front of the envelope, and Anna is written on it. This is the back of the envelope. It has a wax seal, and there was another surprise under this flap right here. It is stamped Tiffany & Company Makers, Union Square, New York. So I buy it, and I start doing research on it. And Mrs. J. Alden Weir is not the first thing that comes up. It's actually Julian Alden Weir, who I find a lot of information on. And that is because he was an American Impressionist painter, and he has works in the Smithsonian and at the Metropolitan Museum of Art and many other places. So this is starting to get really interesting. And I also found out that he was married to a woman named Anna, and Anna was the subject of many of his paintings, like this one called Portrait of a Lady with a Dog, that now is located in the Smithsonian. I also found out that Anna tragically passed away when she was 29 years old after giving birth to their fourth child, Cora. So all this information is coming together, and I researched this address, this 11 12th Street East, and I found out that Julian and Anna Weir had a residence there, and Anna's mother actually gave them the money to purchase the residence. So I really think I have something. I don't know what significance it has, but there's such a great story behind this. I decide to contact a few auction houses to see what they have to say. I contacted 3. The first one told me that they don't deal in this type of item, so they basically told me they couldn't do anything for me. The other 2 said they didn't feel there was enough interest in it, so they wouldn't even give me any type of value. So I'm not about to give up, and I researched more, and come to find out, there's an NPS site, a National Park Service site for this man called Weir Farm, and it's located in Connecticut. There are only 2 NPS sites in the whole United States that are dedicated to artists, and this is one of them. So I decided that I am going to get in contact with a curator there. They get back to me, and I sent them all the pictures that I showed you, and they did a little research, and what they believe is that that was a lock of Anna's hair that was given to Anna's mother, who's also named Anna, coincidentally, because the writing, the Anna on the front of the card, matches the mother's writing. They have, I guess, several letters from her in their collection. And that would make sense because Anna's mother and her sister were traveling in Europe when Anna was giving birth and then subsequently died. And they didn't come back to the United States, I believe, for at least a month after her death. So, of course, your mother would want to have something from you, from her daughter. So I'm thinking, yeah, that Julian gave that to Anna's mother, which I think makes everything even more interesting. So as of right now, my plans are I am going to go visit Weir Farm in Connecticut and talk to the curator in person, and I am going to go to the Smithsonian, and I'm going to go see this painting in person. And I also found out that Anna, Julian, Anna's mother, most of the children are all buried at Wyndham Center Cemetery in Wyndham, Connecticut. So I'm going to visit that as well. So stay tuned for the journey of this piece of hair that I never thought would be of any importance like it is. And I'm sure I'm going to add to this video, but I will keep you updated on the progress. I just thought this was so interesting that I wanted to share it with everybody. So stay tuned.